New for 2016 from us is our new GC Predator, but this is going to feature our G box inside. It's going to have a lot of features that our other guns don't have, which is pretty awesome. One of the new features is going to have a kill switch. There's a little sensor in there, so if the magazine's not in there, it won't fire. Also, if there's no BBs inside the magazine, you try to put it in, it's not going to fire at all. You're going to have to still charge the handle back and then ride the bolt forward in order to activate the gun actually. So it's more of like a real steel firearm. Training tool, you can use that as well too. It's going to include a pre-installed MOSFET in there and our split gearbox. Also with the magazine, you're going to be able to kind of load up to 5 real bullets, so you can actually load it up. This is all for training purposes. When the bullets are inside and you try to put it inside the magazine, well, it's not going to fit, it's not going to fire. But this is more for, you know, kind of showcasing that it, you know, fits real. These magazines are mil spec, fits real bullets, so that's kind of cool, you know, training tool. Something we're coming out this year is going to be our CM16 Red Edition SRL XL. This will have red accents right out of the box. So a lot of, you know, customers have been asking, you know, does it come stock like that? Yes, it does. Our new Combat Machine line SR series will feature pre-installed MOSFETs, electronic trigger units, which is programmable for a 3-round burst. It also has a nice billet style receiver, polymer body, CNC machine rail system. So with a lot of cool features, this is a great gun for either CQB or just for outdoor play. So make sure you check that out later on this year. We'll be releasing more of these lines. Moving up, we have our Wild Hog and then our Wild Hog 13.5 edition. A key note is that the flash height is going to be a little bit different on the 13.5 compared to the 9 and 12-inch barrel length. So that's also new. Nice key mod design. Will be airsoft spec, so make sure you, when you try to put any accessories on that, flashes or lasers, make sure it's airsoft spec and not mil spec. We'll be moving down the line. Other products that we're releasing is our MPW line, which will be featuring 7, 9, and 12-inch. These will be metal bodies, and then also with the CNC key mod rail system as well too. Also with our new Predator we released, that's something that we saw earlier is the G-Box. We'll have that demonstration later on in the video that you'll see. And then our new GC line, which is our metal bodies of the combat machines that you saw earlier. These have the metal bodies with the CM16 SR series. Those are going to be polymer based bodies. Another cool thing we did this year is we came out with a different color tone. Our GC16 Predator Battleship Gray is going to be one of a unique kind because it's going to be Cerakoted in a Battleship Gray color from the rail system all the way down to the buttstock. So it kind of gives that gun a nice clean pop to it, and a lot of customers have been you know, they've been very excited about that because, you know, a lot of other manufacturers, they only do the rail, maybe the receiver, but to kind of do the whole gun and kind of give that pop to it, you know, that's something new that we're doing. Another exciting new product that we're coming out this year is our new PDW 15. That's going to be available in about 2 months or so, depending on which region you're from. Those are going to be that's going to have our 12-to-1 gear ratio, and also it's going to include our rotary hop-up unit that we've debuted at SHOT Show this year. So that's going to be something new. We'll have a CQB version of this, which is going to be the same length of this AR version, but the suppressor is going to be kind of, you know, the rail system is going to be a little bit shorter than what you see there. A big thing we're doing this year that last year we didn't do is our AK line. So AK is going to be big this year for us. We revamped our whole AK line. We see these 3 models are going to be our AK-74 models, and those are going to be packed with a lot of good features. Internally, they're going to have a pre-installed MOSFET, electronic trigger unit, which is programmable to a 3-round burst similar to the SR series that I talked about earlier. It's also going to include a high-power 25K RPM motor, which is called an IFRIT motor. And alongside with a key mod rail system, our new magazine is going to have a 30-90 magazine feature, which means that you'll be able to remove the butt plate, and then you're going to be able to switch from 30 to 90 rounds depending on how you want for more realistic training. And so these are going to be priced around $350 US dollars. So depending on currency or region you are, you might, you know, see give or take on how much it'd be. So this is going to be 12, 9, and 7-inch. So depending on what type of style you want to play, you'll be able to accommodate any type of game style. Down here is our RK-104 ETU crane. It's going to have a metal body with a polymer handguard rail. Similar to the RK-74, it's also going to have a pre-installed MOSFET and electronic trigger unit inside of them. It wouldn't be a show in Germany if we didn't have something of a German gun to display. So we have the G&G 42 gun that we released last year. This gun is about $2,000 US dollars. Everything is full steel, real wood, a lot of great features in there. It's an easy to CNC machine gearbox. Remove it, put the pad up. And now you have the gearbox just out of the box, the shell already. So a lot of cool features about this G&G 42. And then moving on, we have our MIT unit, which is what we released last year. Almost a hybrid style of airsoft, traditional airsoft gameplay. You're gonna have about 100 meters, 100 or so of range with the airsoft gun, but now with the MIT tracer unit and also the vest, you'll be able to kind of hit your target all the way up to 150 or 200 meters with that laser. So it kind of gives you that range that typical airsoft guns don't have it, unless, you know, before you tune it up. So a lot of cool things coming from us this year.